Show! Hello and welcome to another episode of The Sergio Show with me, Sergio Dominguez. Okay, now for this episode, I'm going to show you my camera collection. Not only do I collect cartoon novelties, but I also have a small camera collection that I'm willing to happily share with you. So let's get started. First things first, this little guy, this cartoon action camera. Hey! Yes, this little guy helps me take some pretty dynamic shots and insane shots that only a cartoon magical action-packed camera like this one can handle. I'm pretty durable. Yes, this backup of this action camera really was helpful and useful and one of my personal favorites. You betcha. Wait, what do you mean I'm the second? Was there a first one? Yes. Since this camera is durable, it can handle a couple things, but when it can't, it's pretty handy to have insurance. What do you mean by that? There was one before me that didn't make it? If you want to know more, there is an episode that I made where I handled one of these characters before. Wait, what are you talking about? Am I gonna die? No! Now, this camera is actually the second to newest, but I am going to show you my most recent camera. Here it is! Hey. Yes, this is the newest, coolest, and more importantly, the most expensivest camera I own. Haha, look, I have a flippable screen and I'm so thin. Yes, that's right. This kind of camera with these kind of specs could drain your wallet in the most disappointing way possible. Haha, but I'm worth it. I mean, I can produce such high quality pixels. You sure can. Now, I do want to let you know that equipment like this doesn't really matter. It's all about how you can execute your videos and your storytelling. Like, I do have now some pretty cool cameras as you just saw, but before all that, like over a decade ago, I used to start off with this little guy. Back then, easy-to-use camera technology wasn't the best, and not always affordable, so the best I could do back then was this little kitty camera that was like less than $10. Yeah! Yes, I tried to make some simple animation videos with this, even though it didn't look the best. I mean, here's an example of my early work. I know. But it was something to start with, and I would learn and grow and save until I would have the ability to get the better cameras that I have now. Yes, owning cameras and getting better cameras is a journey, not the destination. You try to get the best cameras you get, and then work from that, and if you have the money, grow from there. Now, I want to show you a couple of cameras that I own but I don't really use. These are gifts from family members, like this one! Now, this is a home film camera? You betcha. Apparently, this doesn't have batteries or anything. You have to crank it and press a button, and it would make this noise, and somehow that would record. But I don't know too much about this, but it would tell me stories about the past. Back in my day, everything was black and white and grainy. And that was just the politics back then. Now, as you can see, all these cameras are cartoon cameras with eyes and mouths and personalities, but I'm going to show you my next camera. This is a tape camcorder from the late 90s, early 2000s, and it is actually broken. So what I'm going to do to prove to you that this is a regular cartoon non-sentient camera is that I'm going to smash it since it's broken and has no use for me.
Hey, I'm an actual cartoon camera with sentient personality. I'm just those ones that only the audience knows and not the person from their perspective. Oh wait, it worked just fine, don't do it! Oh!
And there you go. I know what I did was pretty insensitive, but good thing this cartoon camera doesn't have a personality, and I do have a couple of cassette camcorders that actually work. Alright, that's all for this episode of The Sergio Show. Please take care of your cameras, even if it's in phone form. Anyway, I'm Sergio Dominguez, saying, have an animated day. Sergio Studios.